Hey, what's up? It's Matt with Another Line. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're having a great day. Hey, today I want to talk about the meaning of life and what is the meaning of life. What does life mean to you? What are you doing with your life? Are you trying to excel? Are you kind of stagnant right now with all the commotion, all the chaos going on in this world? Are you trying to improve your enlightenment on what you know in this world and how this world works? What are you doing to improve, and what can you do to improve? I want to talk about that today. I got a couple good tips. I got a couple good things I want to talk about improving your life. So, what is the pursuit of happiness? What is happiness to you? Is happiness just feeling good for that present moment during the day? You know, you're happy. Or do you wake up happy every single day? Do you wake up without waking up and thinking, oh, today's gonna be a crappy day? Or do you wake up and say, hey, today's gonna be a good day? It's all in your mind. What is happiness to you? There's materialistic happiness, and then there's happiness that comes from within inside. And a lot of us on this planet are struggling with, they're going through sufferings that they've never experienced before. They're going through pain, trials, tribulation they've never experienced before. And I guarantee every single one of you that is watching this has had something happen, something's going on, something in your life isn't going exactly how you thought it would go, or how it's supposed to go. But that's the thing. When you chase happiness, sorry, my voice. When you chase happiness, you're chasing, most of the time you're chasing materialistic things. You're chasing things that for that boost your ego, because if people have such big egos, they always want to have this and that, and that's what makes them happy. But if you didn't have that, would you be happy? So the pursuit of happiness, I think, is really, it's actually growing wisdom. It's gaining knowledge. It's understanding what's happening in this world. It's waking up every day and being happy with who you are, the choices you're making, and the life you're pursuing. If you're doing the right thing in life, and you're trying to do the best you can, and no one's perfect. Everyone has flaws. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone, kind of veers off every once in a while. But the thing is when you start to realize you're veering off, is noticing that and consciously thinking, observing your own thoughts and understanding what is really going on, what you need to change in your life. Say you drink too much, or you have other addictions, or financially you're not stable because A, B, or C, or D, and these are the things. Life is not easy. It was never meant to be easy. Life is a journey to grow, to go through pain, sufferings, and learn how to deal with them, learn how to control them, learn how to live and find that inner peace. The pursuit of happiness is inside yourself. It's not out here. I promise you that. You'll never find it out here. You're always going to find it in here. And the thing is you have to work on yourself on a daily basis. And even if you have flaws, you might have a drink, you might drink a little too much, you might you want to quit smoking, or there's different things that you want to do, or there's addictions. Buddha teaches suffering is the root of attachment is the root of suffering. Sorry, I got that backwards at first, but suffering is the root of attachment. So everything you're attached to in this world is gonna cause suffering in some way if you don't have it, or if it's not going the right way. And this is the thing we really need to work on. Everyone, no one's perfect. No one has it all figured out. I can promise you that. Even people that have been doing this forever, they don't have it all figured out. No one does. No one really knows what this life is all about. But at the end of the day, it's not about external factors. It's not about external conditions. It's about yourself, because you can be happy with nothing. There's some people that are living under bridges that are more happier than people that are living in mansions and rich. Now think about that. Now that really shows that materialistic people chase materialistic things to make them happy, or they chase substances to make them numb so they can feel happy. And the thing is if you have to have a substance to be happy, then you have to understand and look at what it is and fix that problem. And the biggest thing is taking responsibility. Taking responsibility for yourself and not blaming everything on other people. What you do, if you can realize, if you can see what's wrong, then you can change it. There's pattern. You can understand and change and move your life and manifest your life into a better reality, because it's up to us. I mean, at the end of the day, it's our choice if we do anything with our lives. If we get up out of bed and have a great day, it's up to us. And the thing is, if you want to be happy, which I guarantee everyone wants to be happy, we have to stop chasing external things. We have to separate ourselves from attachment. We have to move away. There's still attachment that you're gonna have, and this is life. This is, as you grow, you'll start losing those attachments. But the thing is, you have to first understand it, and then put it in a process and work on it on a daily basis. Educate yourself. Really try to figure out how the brain works, how the mind works, how everything works in this life. And once you start to have a better understanding, you can start to be more happier. And some people might actually be more unhappy, but if you take because they see what life is really like, it's not that rainbow and sunshine. And life is hard. And it's hard for a lot of people. It's not just you. It's not just the next person. It's everyone that are going through struggles. And this is what I want to emphasize so much, that there's so many people that are suffering, going through struggles. And we can get ourselves out of struggling and suffer through detaching from attachment, and then also making different changes in our lives. Helping the next person out, doing the next right thing. There's if you're drinking too much, just slow down a little bit. You don't have to completely stop. You don't have to be perfect. You can slow down at a pace where where it's adjustable to you, and that's what people need to do. Everyone that if you're a smoker and want to quit, you can go cold turkey. It's really hard, and the people that do it, that's more power to them. But not everyone can do it, so slow down. Just do increments, go down, and you'll find yourself. And as in that same process, start meditating throughout the day. Start meditating and calling all that extra chatter, all that extra stuff in your head, because that's what brings you anxiety, depression. And if you want happiness, you have to slow the chatter, because you'll never find happiness. If you're on the pursuit to find happiness, you'll never find it unless you understand some of the terms of life that we're living on, and how meditation and frequencies and energy and vibration, how all these things work. And we need to be on a high vibration, a high frequency. We need to be at a level where we can not let other external things really affect us that much and change our energy, because it's up to us to hold our energy, control it, and manifest it into something, channel it into something. Whatever you've been through, whatever struggle, you can maybe help someone. You can maybe channel that energy and all that pain and suffering and help the next person. That's what life is about. It's the journey, the pursuit of happiness. There's so many different people that just are suffering, and they don't need to be suffering. That's the thing. They could be in a whole different state of being if they just were to raise their vibration, raise their frequencies to a higher level. So for being happy, you have to have a purpose. You have to have meaning in your life. You have to have something you're striving for. You have to have positive thinking. Positive thinking will take you so far. Manifestation of your thoughts can change your whole life if you understand and you can get it and work on it on a daily basis. Manifestation, you can change your whole life. If you're miserable, if you're depressed, sad, start just thinking every single day. Take all those negative thoughts away, take them all out, and just put in positive thoughts. I am great, I can do things, I can accomplish things. But not only say these things, but do it. Start taking small steps, but don't try to leap up to the top of the mountain right away. You gotta learn that each peak and valley you're gonna go through, you're gonna experience different situations, different things that are gonna, kind of form and change you in a way. But don't change who you are, your morals, your values, anything like that. Finding happiness, if you go against your morals, if you go against your values, all these things, you are not gonna be happy. I promise. So you have to stay positive thinking. Stick to your morals, like stone, like titanium, like the strongest element on this earth. And if you can do that, you will. That's another way to help yourself find that pursuit to happiness, because that is the way. You have to have positive thinking. If you don't have positive thinking, you have nothing. To be happy, you have to also learn to sacrifice. You have to sacrifice things, and I don't mean sacrificing, some of the dark sacrifices like that. I'm talking about sacrifices in your life. Sacrifices like, quitting smoking to save money, or quitting drinking, or not going out. I mean, there's so many different things that you have to sacrifice. If you're not in the position where you're able to do this, and you say you have bills you have to pay, and if your problems that you're having are getting in the way of your bills, of your responsibilities, that's when the problem happens. You have to fix that, otherwise you're never going to be happy. Because if you're struggling with finances, with paying bills, you're going to be suffering. But the thing is if you can take care of those things first, and that's really important, that you take care of your responsibilities. Because if we don't take care of our responsibilities, if our bills aren't paid, if things aren't, your car note, your mortgage, whatever it may be, if that's not paid, you're gonna suffer for that. And this is another thing, is making sure and putting all those things first before anything else. And if you can put those things in first, you can start, that will put you on stable foundation, a stable ground to build up from there. I just really wanted to talk about, finding happiness. It's not you're not going to find it outside. You're going to find it within yourself. Belief, faith, trust in the universe. Trust that the universe is gonna, if you do the right things come back. I love you all. Once again, this was Matt with Enlightened Minds, and hey, thanks for taking the time out today to watch this video. I really appreciate it. If you like the content, hit that subscribe button down below. If you like that, hit that like, share it. I really appreciate it. Helps to me build this channel and helps me reach more people. I'll talk to you guys later. Love you all.